5 minutes after 8 o'clock, the mighty 1630, KCJJ, Captain Stephen along with Jim Hunter.
And we're joined by one of our sponsors, a big proponent of high school sports. We have got Scott and Tiffany from A2Z Heating and Plumbing, and we appreciate you being out here. And this is, you're right in the first day of fall, so it's a perfect day for you to be out here because people are starting to think about making sure their furnaces are ready to go for the winter. And, there's all kind of speculation on how severe or how mild this winter is going to be. But chances are, if you don't pay attention to your furnace, it's gonna conk out on you, and nobody likes that.
Absolutely. We're right in that kind of middle ground where we get our fake fall first season, and then we get our second summer, and then fake fall number 2, and then finally we'll get into it here in a couple of weeks. It sounds like the weather will finally kind of dip, and that's when we'll get real busy. That first real cold snap, everybody will turn on their furnaces and go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. But yeah, so we always recommend treating it like your car. You get oil changes to keep your car in the utmost shape, and that's why we love to see the furnace services, with our residential 365 plan, for sure.
Now, over the summer, you're obviously working on the furnaces, too, with the air conditioning and so forth.
Yeah.
But the furnace kicks in real good in the wintertime because it's exclusively the one providing the heat and everything.
Exactly. And with heat, it's you have heat exchangers, and so then you're dealing with the extra, added dangers of carbon monoxide, which is something that, we want to make sure everybody keeps their sensors and their detectors active in their homes, make sure that they're functioning. If they haven't been replaced, or if they don't have one, get one, and just make sure that your house is ready before you kick that furnace on. And then always get them inspected. Make sure that they get inspected and serviced, and someone's going to dig in there and really check them out to make sure that they're ready for a long Iowa winter. If you're new to Iowa, get ready. Winter is coming, and we veterans of Iowa are well aware, and we make sure that those furnaces are running.
Yep, and I know a lot of people have service plans. Do you guys offer that as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we have our residential 365 plans. We have a basic plan that's $180 a year, and with that you get servicing for your air conditioner and servicing for your furnace, an AC in the summer and then furnace in the fall. And then you also get a priority service plan, and that one is $315 a year. And that one has those 2 servicings as well as some other benefits. You can get your water heater tank flushing, you get 15% discount on labor, as well as some other things as well.
And I would imagine if you've got one of those plans, like you said, it's a priority plan. If you got problems, you get looked at pretty quick.
Yeah,
Exactly. And the priority plan includes filter, it includes the water heater flushing, it includes the AC, and we call you to schedule all of that. You don't even have to worry about remembering. We take care of all of that for you.
Some of the furnace, you guys replaced the furnace in my apartment, and some of these newer ones, that just like pulling out a furnace filter and putting it back in it's not like that anymore.
No. Some of the high efficiency ones, they come as an accordion, and directional arrows, and if your system's never been marked, a lot of homeowners aren't sure exactly which direction that goes in.
Yeah, that's not good.
And the filters nowadays, it's not, you can't just go to Ace Hardware and spend 10 cents and buy a cheap little filter. Most of the filters now are, $3, $4, $5. If you get the big ones, they could be up to $60, for a filter, depending on what kind of filter you've got.
And to be fair, they're a lot more efficient. They do a lot better job of filtering the air. The old ones just look like chicken wire and some fiberglass in there.
Yeah, they called them horsehair filters. That's literally what they were called, horsehair filters. And if you can read a newspaper through your air filter, it's probably not doing much good on the filter.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the way that we always went about it.
We before I moved here, I had a house that we had duct cleaning done. And boy, what a difference that makes. I mean, especially if you've got a house that's like 3 or 4 decades old. that stuff really accumulates in there.
Absolutely, and that's a service that we offer, and it's also a service that would, if you had the residential's 365 plan, you would get a discount off of that service of having your ducts cleaned and dryer vent cleaned, which we do recommend about every 3 to 5 years, depending on the
for sure.
system that you have.
Yeah,
That's actually dryer vents. Having them cleaned, that's actually essential because
It is.
that
Absolutely.
can catch fire.
Yeah.
I had a dog that shed a lot, as everyone here can attest to, and those ducts were just
Yeah,
amazingly clogged, and the filters I had to change all the time.
yeah.
And I'd do it again if the dog was still here.
Sure.
But I mean, yeah, it's amazing just what pet care can even do.
Yeah, the guys that did ours, they sent one of those little cameras down through the ducts, and we saw the pictures, and I couldn't believe it. You know, the thing's, I don't know, maybe 4 by 6 inches or whatever the duct is, and almost half of it was clogged up with gunk, and seeing them pull all that out of there, and just bags of it coming out of the house, it's like, wow.
You guys don't have to worry about the hair clogs.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, the hairline started receding, and then it just kind of kept going. So yeah, there's no hair there.
Mine's still going.
I always got a big kick out of, hey, the bathroom drain's clogged again. Well, it ain't me,
It ain't
girls.
me.
You and your
Absolutely.
luxurious long hair.
Right. I'm only mildly jealous, just mildly.
Yeah. We're less high maintenance now
That's true.
at this stage.
We're faster from get up to out the door.
There you go.
A lot faster.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, do you do work on other people's stuff? I mean, obviously you install furnaces and
Absolutely.
things like that. But if somebody calls and says, "Hey," and then if they're not sure about you, because they're obviously new to you,
Sure.
or do you like do a consultation or free estimates or things like that?
Yeah, we do free quotes. Any kind of project that someone has going on, whether it's a bathroom remodel, a kitchen remodel, they want a new furnace, an AC system, they want a new water heater. No matter really what they've got going on, we'll do free consultations, free quotes, and I'll come out to the house and take a look at what they've got and talk to them about options, and then I'll go back to the office, put a quote together for them.
Well, anybody that's been a homeowner knows that you're never quite done with the house. So no matter if it's brand new or not, there's always something you want to improve or change or something like that. And that's something you really need to consider when you're doing an add-on or something like that. Is how the ductwork is set up and how the airflow is through the house.
Absolutely.
You guys came out to our house, and first of all, we had this huge attic fan that wasn't doing anything, and you pointed out that, well, that could cause a fire. So,
Yeah, just sitting there humming.
Oh, that's not good.
no, so he took it out, and then the humidifier wasn't. You took that out too, and because it wasn't doing anything.
Yep.
I don't even know that the controls were connected
Right.
at the time we got the house.
Yeah.
You guys did a fantastic job, and
Thank you.
saved. You have to have saved us a lot of money because the air conditioner doesn't run now as often as it did at all.
That's a telltale sign when your furnace is constantly kicking on or your air is constantly kicking on, even on a not really super hot day.
Yeah,
there's something.
If you've got an air leakage in the house, like an attic fan that's just not doing anything, and if it's not working correctly, yeah, that's gonna cause some problems. And heat rises. It's gonna go right out of the house, and now you're paying to heat the attic and heat the outside, which, I mean, global warming being what it is, I guess. And
Right.
So we're contributing to it if you've got a bad leak in your house.
So if somebody would like to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
Yeah, the best way would be give the office a call at 319-351-2743 or hop online at www.A2ZHeatingandPlumbing.com. I do want to mention real quick, Make-A-Wish, Iowa. We are doing a review
Oh, yeah.
October 27th. at 5:30 at our shop in North Liberty.
So when people buy a water heater or something from you,
Yeah.
part of the proceeds go to Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. So we did that for an entire year, from September 1st last year till September 1st this year, and we actually raised enough money in a year to grant an entire wish ourselves.
Oh, that's so cool.
We're
That
doing
is
the
great.
reveal at our shop in North Liberty, October 27th at 5:30. Public is invited. We'd love for people to be there to meet our wish child.
That's awesome. Make sure to let us know about that as we get closer, because
Absolutely.
our memories aren't what they used to be.
Absolutely.
Well, we really appreciate you coming in, and of course, we appreciate your sponsorship of the high school sports.
We love high school sports.
Yeah, and it's so great. We've got great teams this year. We've got a really good matchup this week, by the way. West High against Liberty.
Yeah.
And
boy.
it's going to be a good one. So, you guys are sponsoring the broadcast, and helps us with the making sure that we are still giving those games to the public. So we appreciate that.
Should be a good game. We're not biased at all, but she did graduate from
I did
Liberty.
go to
Go Bolts.
All right. Well, it was good to see both of you, and we appreciate everything you
Yeah,
do.
you guys do
thank
a
you.
great job. You really
Thanks a
do.
lot.
Thank you.
Mighty 1630